Hi, I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hithal, and it's Tip Tuesday on ShowMeTheCurry.com. And today's tip are lunch ideas. We all have kids,
Right.
and we need lunch. Or the kids need lunch. So here's some great ideas.
Actually, we had put out a question out there to, asking people what kind of ideas, what kind of lunches they give to their kids. So here's what we came up with. Meena said she does mini idlis with chutney, or actually her kids prefer ketchup. So all's good, that's fine. And then of course mac and cheese and pizza, and so that's great. And then Abhilasha said that she makes aloo or potato sandwiches, so I'm guessing she does makes tikkis kind of thing, and puts it in sandwiches or in buns. I guess buns get less soggy, so it'll be good.
And she says chaat masala is her kid's favorite in there, so it kind of spruces up that whole sandwich during lunchtime.
Right. And Hethel Patel, not this Hethel, but Hethel Patel said she does whole grain bread with fresh mozzarella. Sounds good.
That sounds yummy.
Yes. And then almond butter, and so instead of just peanut butter, almond butter with fruit preserve. And then the other good one she said was cheese dosa. So dosa, I'm guessing, with lots of cheese on it, and just roll it up so it's easy to pick up and eat. And of course cheese quesadilla, but I would add veggies and some other leftover vegetables, dry vegetables of course, not the gravy ones. That would be hard, and just put in there, make some cheese quesadillas and have the kids on their way.
Now, the important thing to consider when you're thinking about lunch ideas is to choose things that have minimal moisture, because 3-4 hours down the road, when you actually eat these things, you want something to hold up and not crumble apart and be soggy. So any of these items, just kind of keep in mind that you're looking for things with low moisture.
Right. So here are our ideas. This is what we do. You get these tortellini, pasta. So it's kind of like a round thing, and it's a little bulkier than your spaghetti. It's a little easier for kids to just poke a fork or something and eat, and it holds its shape well, and it's got stuffing in it. You can get with vegetables or with meats or cheese, whatever you prefer, and just a little bit of so we buy the whole pack, and we boil it all at once, stick it, put it in little Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer, and in the morning just pull it out, put it in some hot water, and then just drain out the water, put some pasta sauce, heat it up, put some cheese, and it's ready to go.
And it's a matter of 5 minutes, and you have this gourmet lunch for your kids instead of just a plain sandwich. Sometimes, just to break up the monotony, it's wonderful.
Right. And then our kids love soup. So of course summertime it's a little hard because it's hot already. You don't want to give them some hot soup. But wintertime it works out really good, especially double noodle soup, or you can just take your regular soup and just add in some vegetables that you like, or put in noodles yourself, and so it just kind of makes it more hearty, and it's really again a very quick fix.
It is, and if you ever wonder how to serve them soup and it still be nice and warm, they have really nice thermos containers that are specially made for soup. So they're small, that you can put a spoon in there and they can easily eat out of it, and the soup will be nice and warm.
Right, and actually this works very well for the tortellini also. So, and it stays hot even while they, after a few hours also. Next one is chicken salad sandwich. You can just take chicken, a piece of thigh or breast or whatever, just grill it or put it on a stove and just cook it, and just cube it, put some mayonnaise, put some capers, olives, whatever you like, and just put it in a bun.
Or
that way
even a pita pocket.
Yes.
It's a great little pocket thing, and it holds it all in place. So
yes. And similarly, potato salad sandwich, boil the potatoes and do the same thing, or egg sandwich, boil eggs, mash it up and put some mayo and all jazz it up a little bit. Works out great. The other one is snack toast. Whenever you have leftover vegetables or something, just take your 2 slices of bread, put it in here in this sandwich maker, put your thing, and put ketchup and cheese and chutney on some leftover vegetables, close it up, It's really good. Yeah.
And you know, it's a great way to use up leftovers. One thing, it's a good way to get vegetables, because a lot of times we find it very hard to give kids any kind of vegetables for lunch. They're eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatnot. So it spruces it up where they won't know it's kind of the vegetable from yesterday, yet it's a brand new little dish. So really good.
And of course, then you have your standard PB&J.
PB&J.
But you know, one trick I learned, somebody told me, whenever I do peanut butter and jelly, I do it the night before. It's one of those, so I can sleep in for that extra 5 minutes in the morning. Very important. So what we do is take your bread and put peanut butter on both sides and put jelly in the middle, and then close it up, because that way the jelly will not make the bread soggy, and it'll stay there, and next morning you can give it to them, and it's great.
That's a great idea.
5 minutes saved. It's 5 minutes earned, and you can sleep a little more. So I think that's it for right now. We have a few more coming up, and hopefully other people will also pitch in and help us and each other out.
Right. So if you have a lunch idea, a great lunch idea, or just a great tip that you'd like to share with us and with all our viewers, please submit it at tips@ShowMeTheCurry.com, and we'll be sure to take a look at it.
And so join us again on another Tip Tuesday on ShowMeTheCurry.com.